Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict. Balancing the two is a discipline in its own right. Ha! Motion to compel! Time for your arraignment! Incinerate! Incinerate! Inadmissible evidence! Motion to compel! Power that ended Python!
Heart be pure, evil be erased, mind be purged, world be... I always forget that last part. Exorcism uses thaumaturgy and martial arts to conquer evil. There are other means to the same end, but they are not the true way. Ah, good morning. How do you feel today?
We feel much better. How about you?
I'm recovering well, thanks for asking.
But from the looks of it, you seem to be already busy with work again.
It's fine. I'm not that busy. The Elazar patients have recovered, as well as Hypatia. For now, I only need to tend...
It seems once Irminsul started getting better, everything...
Yes, but there are still some residual. The withering is one example. Though it won't spread anymore, the existing...
By the way, we have... Huh?
He visited one.
And you probably are...
Celebration fee.
Huh? Come to think of it, you and Kale are both...
Kale has taken over some of my... You see...
Huh? VIPs?
Well, technically speaking, they are former VIPs. The sages involved in recent incidents have begun their training in the Avidia Forest, and...
Huh?
Yes, he's a little weak, but Lesser Lord Kusanali, in her boundless mercy, has decided to spare Azar and the other wrongdoers. Supposedly, when they learned that Lesser Lord Kusanali had defeated the Balladeer and saved Irminsul, they were shocked at first, but also became happy, feeling that the sacred light guiding them on the path of discovering wisdom. As a result, work has increased for the forest.
That sounds really exhausting.
There is nothing we can do, really. But that's another topic. Back to the matter at hand. Are you two planning to head out?
Ah, right! We're here to request permission to head out. Would that be okay?
You've recovered well. You may go. But be careful.
Yay! Will do!
The rainforest is the best place to live.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask about? Ah, yes. Thank you for remembering her. She continued her training. A lot has happened lately. Kale and I have been busy, but don't worry. We'll take care of ourselves. As for Sino's reinstatement, the more I think about it, the more I suspect that he just doesn't have a single clue about this feast. But this does remind me that Kale and I should find an opportunity to celebrate him as well. He has helped me a lot during this time. And you as well. Thank you. Take care. Please, find me if you need anything.
For the next interview, I think I'll start with these questions.
The rainforest is the best place to live.
I take my meals cold to quiet the spirit and calm my vital energies. Genshin infused water with ice is the most effective.
For the next interview, I think I'll start with these questions.
The rainforest is the best place to live.
Heart be pure.
The rainforest is the best place to live.
I think I'll start with...
scourge of evil remains.
Say my conditions. Relax and have some fun.
Let's stay till we leave the record. I hope all our patients will get well soon.
Into the wind. Time to go. Wind strike! As one with wind and cloud! Wind strike! Brings a smile to my face. Time to go. Tch.
The threads of your fate lie in my hand. Oz, reveal thyself! Huh?
Propagate!
By royal decree, I summon thee! Huh. 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 Ka. Ja. Huh. 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 Hmm. Huh. 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 This realm is no home for a princess.
Spring forth!
Incinerate!
Clouds high, the birds call! Propagate!
Inadmissible evidence! Motion to compel! Remarkable condition.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Time to go. Time to go. Wind strike! As one with wind and cloud!
Incinerate! Oz, reveal thyself!
No rest for the wicked.
By royal decree!
Into the wind! Follow the wind. Wind strike! Scatter! Time to go. Time to go.
one with nature. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Wind strike!
Fateful offering.
Wind strike! Follow the wind.
You'll get frostbite.
Into the wind.
Time for your arraignment!
One with wind and cloud.
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Wind strider. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Motion to compel! From boom!
Wind strider.
By royal decree!
Flash frost. Disgusting.
One with nature.
No rest for the...
Wind strike. Time to go. The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud. Propagate!
Breath of the flame! Incinerate!
Time to go. One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call.
Ice up!
Follow the wind.
Time to go to work.
Into the wind. Germinate. Propagate.
Boom boom! Incinerate!
Now you're testing my
Oz,
patience.
reveal thyself!
Wind strike.
Motion to compel!
Let's end this now. Scatter.
Wind strike.
We'll meet again.
Follow the wind.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Care for a dance?
The wind knows it. Propagate! Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Invisible evidence! Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Dance with me! To be a good audience,
No rest
won't
for the
you?
wicked.
Clouds high, the birds call!
I'm not done
Reveal the
yet. The curtain falls.
Remarkable condition. Motion to compel. I summon thee.
No rest for the wicked.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl,
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Don't you remember your adventure plans, my lady?
There are so many local specialties in Sumeru.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Don't you remember your adventure plans, my lady?
Time to go.
Add Ast... Add Astra... Thank you for
Time to go.
Besides, it never hurts to get things ready in advance.
I was thinking the same thing. The feast will be held sooner or later, right?
Hey, Nilu!
Traveler, Paimon.
We got your letter, so here we are!
You're the best. The other guests haven't even replied yet.
Huh? Are we the only ones that have arrived?
Yeah, I had someone deliver letters to all of our guests. But maybe everyone is still busy with other things.
Look, I get it. Sumeru is in an extremely important period of transition right now, but even if your friends are important figures, they shouldn't just ignore your request like this. Nilu is Sumeru's #1 celebrity after all. You have no idea how happy I am to talk to people with good taste!
If you consider enjoying Nilu's dances having good taste, then almost everybody has good taste. Because Paimon thinks everybody will love her performance.
That's right. We all think she's amazing too. Nilu is an absolute favorite among those of us who frequent the Grand Bazaar. For Outlanders, you have a great eye. Master Zubair, let's have a vote for the most outstanding audience members next time. I think these two may win.
Nonsense! It is not for us to determine the value of an audience. But indeed, we could try giving gifts to people with particularly good taste. I heard there's a device in Fontaine called a camera that can record people's appearances as pictures. Such pictures would make superb gifts.
Ooh, good idea. I wonder where we can find one.
You guys are so funny. There's really no need for that. I'm satisfied just being able to perform here.
There's always a lot going on at the Grand Bazaar.
Yeah, and that's why I love it here. Traveler and Paimon, could you help confirm if the letters were actually delivered? If for some reason they didn't receive the letters, then please tell everyone that there will be a feast here.
Yeah, we can also check out how everything in Sumeru is going now.
wrote the letters, I heard that Dia was in Port Ormos, and Alhaitham was at the Academia. As for Sino, we've only heard that he appears at the Academia from time to time. I'm not too sure about Rahman's whereabouts. My guess is that he's with Dia. As for Dunyarzad, I just hope she's feeling better. I sent her a letter, but I was afraid of disturbing her. If you have time, please ask about her for me.
Okay, got it. Let's go, Traveler.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
I wonder, could the treasures I discovered in my youth have been left by the Dendro Archon?
Dad, let me learn to dance.
In my opinion, Jutes is the best stall in the whole bazaar.
I wonder, could the treasures I discovered in my youth have been left by the Dendro Archon?
Life is so dull here.
Dad, let me learn to dance.
In my opinion, Jutes is the best stall in the whole bazaar.
I wonder, could the treasures I discovered in my youth have been left by the Dendro Archon?
Dad, let me learn to dance.
In my opinion, Jutes is the best stall in the whole bazaar.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
I wonder, could the treasures I discovered in my youth have been left by the Dendro Archon?
Dad, let me learn to dance.
I wonder, could the treasures I discovered in my youth have been left by the Dendro Archon?
In my opinion, Jutes is
Dad,
the
let me
best
learn to
stall in the whole
dance.
bazaar.
I wonder, could the treasures I discovered in my
Jutes is
youth
the
have
best
been
stall
left by
in
the
the whole
Dendro
bazaar.
Archon?
Dad, let me learn to dance.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Dad, let me learn to dance.
Shoots is the best star in the whole business.
Could the treasures I discovered in my youth have been left by the Dendro Archon?
In my opinion, Shoots is the best star in the whole business.
I wonder, could the treasures I discovered in my youth have been left by the Dendro Archon?
In my opinion, Shoots is the best star in the whole business.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Dad, let me learn to dance.
Could the treasures I discovered in my youth have been left by the Dendro Archon?
In my opinion, Shoots is the best star in the whole business.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
I wonder, could the treasures I discovered in my youth have been left by the Dendro Archon?
In my opinion, Shoots is the best star in the whole business.
Dad, let me learn to dance.
I wonder,
In my
could the
opinion,
treasures I discovered in my
Shoots is
youth
the best
have been
star
left
in
by
the
the
whole
Dendro Archon?
Life is so dull here.
Dad, let me learn to dance.
In my opinion, Shoots is the best star in the whole business.
I wonder, could the treasures I discovered in my youth have been left by the Dendro Archon?
Dad, let me learn to dance.
I wonder,
In my
could the
opinion,
treasures I discovered
Shoots
in my
is the
youth
best
have
star
been
in
left
the
by
whole
the
business.
Dendro Archon?
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade,
Dad, let me
it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
I wonder, could the treasures I discovered in my youth have been left by the Dendro Archon?
In my opinion, Shoots is the best star in the whole business.
There are leaves around, and and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Could the treasures I discovered in my youth have been left by the dendron marker?
Dad, let me hold your hands.
I wonder, could the treasures I discovered in my youth have been left by the dendron marker?
Dad, let me hold your hands.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade. It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Dad, let me hold your hands. We haven't seen Al-Haytham anywhere. Let's ask that person over there. Hey there, have you seen Al-Haytham around?
Yes, it seems Scribe Al-Haytham has gone to the House of Dana. You should be able to find him there. But you're already the second group of people I've seen looking for him today. He must be quite the busy man.
Oh? Who else was looking for him?
Mr. Cave was just here asking about him. You wouldn't believe how terrible their relationship is. And now you two are...
Al-Haytham should be around here somewhere, right? Oh, he's over there! But it looks like he might not have time for us.
Just put down that worthless book and tell me what happened in the academia.
This is not just some worthless book. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to find a physical book like this in Sumeru?
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway. Just put it aside. Listen, I came back today only to hear that the sages have disappeared.
Oh, you sound surprised. I thought you would already know the inside story.
Would I be here asking you if I knew? You're the scribe, not me. So just tell me what you know already.
Well, I almost became a sage.
Huh?
Oh, don't sound too surprised now. You're the renowned Kaveh, light of the Kshahrewar. Besides, as a master builder and craftsman, chances are you'll be appointed as a sage too.
Why do I feel like you don't really mean it?
Huh. What makes you say that? Why would you question my heartfelt sincerity?
Maybe it's because you've never said anything good about me before.
Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment, and anyone who knows you as well as I do would surely do the same.
Ugh, you... See? This is why I hate discussing anything with you. Your ridiculous and arrogant attitude always gets in the way.
It seems that you really can't stand my personality.
Ha! What was your first clue?
Well, then you might as well move out of my house.
Are you threatening me? Stooping to a new low, I see. Ugh, and don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
Are they having a fight?
Forget what's going on with the academia. Haven't you been busy with your construction project? Tell me, when are you going to build yourself a mansion?
Don't get me started. I get angry just thinking about it.
So, what great building did our master architect work on this time?
Like I need to tell you. Keep your nose out of my business.
No, I think we deserve to know. Where were you when Sumeru needed you most?
I was in the desert for a large project, but considering Haravatat's utter ignorance of architectural and aesthetic matters, you probably wouldn't understand. Which is truly unfortunate. I can only pity the man who doesn't understand the first thing about beauty and romance. Unlike a true... Hold on, wait a second. What do you mean by when Sumeru needed me most?
Well, while you were out fiddling around in the desert, many people came together to save Sumeru from a crisis.
Ha! And you think I'd believe that?
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar and all his accomplices have all been overthrown.
Huh? What nonsense are you talking about?
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not like my Darshan was the one trying to apply for funding from the Grand Sage. Yours, though, on the other hand...
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to me.
Oh, it's you two. What's the matter?
We're running some errands for Nilu. Have you received her letter?
Letter?
Nilu said she sent out a letter inviting everyone to a celebration feast in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. We'll also be celebrating Zaino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra.
If she addressed the letter to all Hatham of the Academia, then the letter should have gone to my office. I've been busy these days, so I haven't had time to check for any new mail at my office. I only now have some free time to attend to personal matters.
Have you always been so busy with your work?
Of course not. I'm only busy these days because several sages have been dismissed recently and the whole academia was practically turned upside down.
Kainari told us they all went to train in the Avidia Forest. Apparently they will spend the rest of their lives there.
That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them. 4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order to pull it off, they even imprisoned the other 2 rational sages. To imagine such things could take place in the academia. I don't know where to begin.
Yeah, you're right. Feels kind of strange to hear them called that after all this time. But then again, the 6 great schools sounded pretty impressive too.
Yes, at least that's how they're supposed to sound. It's said that when the academia was first founded, the Dendro Archon herself established the 6 great schools, each representing one of the 6 different types of wisdom. Numerous Darshans have sprung up and faded. Only the 6 Darshans attaching themselves to the 6 great schools have stood the test of time and obtained permanent seats in the academia. Now, the 6 Darshans are nearly synonymous with the 6 great schools, and the leaders selected for the schools are the 6 great sages. Among the 6 great sages, there is one central leader, the Grand Sage. Unfortunately, only the sages from Vahumana and Amorta remain now. They were imprisoned for opposing Azar and were only rescued after Azar's downfall.
So who's managing things in the other 4 schools now? Do they need to find someone new?
Yes. Normally, new sages are selected based on a strict set of criteria.
Oh, didn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we'd have a huge connection in Sumeru.
Yes, about that. You didn't let me finish my sentence. The person in charge of personnel affairs nominated me to be the Grand Sage in place of Azar and help Lesser Lord Kusanali manage the academia. But I refused.
Huh? But why? Can't you be a little more ambitious?
I'm not even interested in being one of the 6 great sages. Like I said before, I don't like being a leader.
Oh, all right. So are you busy these days trying to find others to take the job?
That's not my job either. I'm only responsible for handling important affairs within the academia before the new sages take office. And the first thing I'll do is reject Kasharawar's application for funding.
By the way, who was that other person just now? Is he your friend?
Do we look like friends?
Paimon doesn't know. That's why Paimon's asking.
His name is Kaveh, my roommate. You could say he's the representative for Ksharawar scholars. Which is exactly why he always has so many problems.
So everything that's happened recently must be a huge change for the people of...
Such is the work of the Academia Scribe.
Well, anyway, no matter how busy you are, since you are our planner, remember to attend the celebration feast in 2 days.
Alright, I'll see you there.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. Follow the wind.
This is Port Ormos. Now where could...
Is that Paimon I hear?
Huh?
Oh, it's been a while. How are you doing?
Dunyarzad! It's been so long since we've seen you!
Knowing them and the connections they've got, I'm sure they've heard about it.
Yeah!
That's right. My lady is feeling better now, so I'm accompanying her for a walk.
Why do you still call me that, Dia? You've already informed my father of your resignation.
I guess I'm just used to calling you my lady. Old habits die hard.
Resignation? You mean you're quitting?
Yeah, I might start losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Homayanis.
You know that my parents and I are fond of you, and that we appreciate you very much. It wouldn't be a problem if you wish to continue to be our bodyguard.
I'm not a woman that's easily persuaded. You should know that by now, my lady. When I took this job, I had already decided that I'd quit as soon as you recovered. It's time for me to get back out there and chase that horizon.
So what are you gonna do now if you're not gonna be a bodyguard anymore?
I want to take a risky job and put my body to the test again.
Huh? But we literally just finished one of the most dangerous jobs ever. Are you getting bored already?
I know. If I hadn't joined in that plan with you, I wouldn't have come up with this idea. I guess I still get fired up by that feeling of going all out in a fight. It made me realize that I'm still a mercenary through and through. Life is short, and I'm happy that I got to be a part of that operation. But the whole thing also made me realize that there are still many problems in Sumeru, and as a desert dweller, I'm still not completely ready to settle down on this side of the wall.
Well, I remember a friend had someone bring you a message.
You mean I'll hate them? I didn't expect him to still remember that. I thought he was joking.
We just came from talking with Alhaitham at the Academia.
Did he tell you that he suggested that I come work at the Academia?
What?
I heard that Azar and his cronies fell from power, and Alhaitham told me that now was a good time to find a job in the Academia, but only if I wanted to.
Whoa. Paimon can't see you being anything other than a mercenary.
Me neither. Oh, but I think Dia would look great dressed up as a scholar.
Ugh, forget about it. I wouldn't last 10 seconds in there. Alhaitham probably just liked the way I worked and knew I'm good in a fight, so he suggested I find some work in the Academia.
But you know, if you take him up on the offer, Sino might actually agree and let you become a Matra. Because you're super amazing!
The Matra have all the talent they need as long as they have Sino. I prefer to be free to live however I choose. In fact, I chose this job from the very start because I knew it'd be right up my alley.
Even if being a mercenary means facing all kinds of danger.
A lion has to return to the wild sooner or later. If anything, being your bodyguard has been unfamiliar territory for me.
I don't want to see you go, but I'll respect your decision.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Come on, no need for the sad face. It's not like we'll never meet again. Once the whole Dendro Archon thing is settled, everything in Sumeru will take a turn for the better. That makes me happy too. But a peaceful society will probably mean less demand for mercenaries like me. Before long, we'll be a dying breed. So I'd better get to work while I still can.
Huh? But wait a second! You make it sound like you're leaving now!
Well, no, not yet at least. I promised my lady I'd stick around until next week.
So, have you been in Port Ormos this entire time? We were wondering if you had received a letter from Nilu.
Oh, did Nilu write to us?
She heard that you were seen in Port Ormos, so she sent the letter here.
Huh. It was probably sent to the inn that we're staying at. My lady has been very energetic lately and keeps taking me on hikes, staying out even into the night. By the time we get back, the receptionist is usually off napping on the job.
Right, and we tend to leave quite early in the morning, so the old man on duty is also usually dozing off.
So what it really sounds like is that the person on duty is always asleep.
I bet the letter's at the reception desk. I'll go check later.
No.
Count me in too. But is there some sort of dress code or anything for the feast? Can I just show up looking like this?
Since it's being organized by Nilu, I don't think she'll be too picky about that. If anything, I think she wants to see us as our most natural selves.
All right, then this is how I'll show up.
The feast will be held in 2 days, so don't forget.
Sure.
Thank you so much for letting us know. We'll see you there.
Oh, by the way, do you happen to know where Sino and Raman are?
The General Mahamatra always comes and goes without a trace. Normally no one knows his whereabouts.
Oh.
But last time we met, he mentioned that he had something to do in our village. You can try your luck there. As for Raman, your guess is as good as mine. I only remember he said that he had something to discuss with Sino. You can ask Sino when you meet him. Don't mention it. You'd better get going.
All right, on to our next stop.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
If you want to eat like a king, you've got to work like a mule.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
If you want to eat like a king, you've got to work like a mule.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
What's the big deal? What's the big deal? What's the big deal?
Time to go.
It's been a while since we last visited Aru Village. Ah, there's Sino!
What brings you here?
We recovered well, and Tainari agreed to let us leave, so now we're out and about again.
It seems Gandharvaville's medical treatment is still as good as ever.
And Tainari is recovering well, too.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, you're the one who brought us to him when we lost consciousness, right? Thanks for that.
You're welcome. Tainari has excellent medical skills, and Kale is quite attentive. It was the best place for you.
Why are you just standing here like a dead tree?
I'm meeting some people.
Oh, you mean Candace?
I've already talked with Candace and the village chief. They're still at the usual place. You can go there if you'd like to see them. But you know one of the people I'm meeting as well.
Oh, by King Deshret's blessing, my friend suddenly appears in the desert. Don't tell me you've run into trouble and need us to help now.
Roman! And... huh? Sataria?
Oh, you know me?
Oh, well, you're pretty famous in the academia.
Don't worry, these are our friends. No need to be so guarded.
I see.
I'm doing well. Many good things have happened recently.
Same here. Really, I feel that my whole life has started to shine after suddenly finding a new direction.
Oh, tell us everything.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Alright, well, I suppose I should start by saying I've decided to leave the academia.
What?
It's not that I've given up on being a scholar. Instead, you could say I've found a new identity. I will no longer pursue research like a typical scholar, but I have not completely given up on my relationship to knowledge either.
I can see what you're saying now.
What do you mean?
I plan to leave the academia and return to teach here in the desert.
Wow, so you want to become a teacher?
Sataria will return to support education here and teach people from the desert. She can't teach everyone on her own, but there are many of us Eremites all over Sumeru. She came to discuss a collaboration with me and hoped that I could bring her ideas to the Eremites.
Yes, it's my hope that the Eremites can help me select a group of smart people with the best aptitude for teaching. I'll teach them, and after they've finished learning from me, they can go educate more people. That is the true meaning of education and the spreading of knowledge.
The people of King Deshret suffer from sandstorms, exile, and ignorance. Miss Sataria is more than welcome to come teach here. Her arrival is like a star shining in the desert night. The stars have always guided caravans, thieves, soldiers, and travelers who get lost in the night. They lead those in the dark out of trouble and back to safety.
Oh, please. Where's all of this coming from? I'm starting to feel a little embarrassed.
You deserve these compliments. Mercenaries are accustomed to danger and don't fear death, which is why we recognize extraordinary actions that common people would easily overlook.
Sataria's idea will bring much good to many people.
At first, I feared it was destined to fail. Everyone knows that the academia doesn't allow scholars to teach in the desert without permission. As you know, all knowledge is under their surveillance and control, and very few desert dwellers are as lucky as me. But what I heard at that time has been haunting my heart, as if there were lightning bolts constantly bombarding my soul. Sataria, you tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become. Sataria, why haven't you gone home? Never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
Miss.
These words sparked something in me, and I knew that I had to bring something back to my people after going home. I gathered up the courage to approach the Grand Sage, only to find that he was no longer at the Academia. Lord Sino told me that Azar didn't belong there anymore.
Azar has received much-needed punishment. Though, if you ask me, it may have been too light. You probably have already heard.
Lord Sino helped me obtain permission to leave the Academia for the desert, and accompanied me here to discuss collaboration with members of the Eremites. My plan was able to go smoothly thanks to him and Rahman.
You're all doing so much for the desert.
Aside from that, I also have some other business to discuss with Sino.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has allocated many resources to support and develop the desert. I've done some business for her, and part of it required the assistance of the Eremites. I applied for a few batches of educational materials from the Academia, and sent them to several groups in the desert, as instructed by Lesser Lord Kusanali. I believe the people will make good use of them.
That's exactly what the people here need. Physical books and other related items. If it weren't for Sino and Lesser Lord Kusanali, I'm afraid we'd never be able to get our hands on them.
Apart from this, the Academia is also recruiting scholars that are willing to teach in the desert. I'll let you and Sataria know as soon as I have any more news. We must be persistent about this, and maintain these resources to ensure long-term effectiveness.
This is the first time in hundreds of years we've had a glimmer of hope. I think this may be the turning point for the desert. Remember these words. Here lies our faithful priest, Kasala. His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration. I hope people with wisdom like that priest will rise again among the desert dwellers. Then we'll once again see the wisdom and glory that once shook the world.
Enough about us. Are you here to discuss some business too?
No, not at all. We're actually here on behalf of Nilu. Nilu wanted to write to everyone, but she wasn't sure where the letters should be sent, so she asked us to come find everyone personally. A celebration feast will be held in 2 days at the Grand Bazaar. She hopes that all of you will be able to attend. At the feast, we'll also be celebrating Sino's reinstatement as General Mahamatra. Although, judging from your appearance, it seems you've already been reinstated. Paimon thought you would only start working for the Academia after the feast.
Celebration? Feast? It's the first I've heard of it.
Tighnari was right. He really didn't know.
This feast is for you, Sino. Sounds to me like you'll have to be there.
It's rare to see that kind of expression from Lord Sino. You must not like feasts very much.
No, not really. But I'll go.
Well, I still have a lot to handle here. Besides, I need to look after Miss Sataria in the desert, so I'll have to pass.
I'm afraid I won't be able to join you. Although, if you'd be so kind, please give a message to Miss Nilu for me. The message is, I'm sorry for how I treated you before, but now I understand the beauty of your dance. It's like a light shining in the sky. You and the art you symbolize are not only beautiful, but also lively and powerful, so much so that it was prohibited. Please keep dancing, and someday I'll be able to appreciate your art in person.
Okay, we've got all that down. Our job here is complete as well. Oh, Sino, Remember, party's in 2 days. Make sure you're there.
Got it.
Time to go.
What's your name, buddy? Are you here to buy some medicine? Where are your mom and dad?
Are you lost?
No, I'm not.
Hey there, Chi-Chi. Hi, Gray. What's going on?
Hi, Traveler.
You've actually come at the perfect time. This little boy seems to have gotten himself lost. I think he must be new to the city.
No, listen to me. I'm not the one who's lost.
Your dad? How does a fully grown man
Well, my dad's always been kind of forgetful. In the past...
So, what about...
She went out a few days ago to gather some herbs for my dad, but she still hasn't come back. I remembered that the owner of Boo Boo Pharmacy always runs a clinic in Chingsa Village during the Lantern Ride. So I thought, why don't I take Dad to Liyue Harbor? When we got to the city gate, I took a moment to ask the Millelith guards for directions to the pharmacy. And I asked the Millelith guys to go find him, but he said they won't be able to send that many people. So...
You came to the right place. We're pros at finding people.
Genshin can help. She...
Hey! Who's talking about me behind my back?
Chengsheng, Chi-Chi meant that as a compliment. There's no need to be upset. Hello, child. You mentioned that you were looking for the owner of Boo Boo Pharmacy. How might we be of service?
You have a talking snake? Oh, are you Uncle Baiju?
Uncle Baiju?
Chengsheng, now's not the time. My dear boy, could you tell me more about your father's condition, as much as you can recall?
Yes, Dr. Baiju.
I see. And your family lives near Chingsa Village, you say? I visit patients there frequently, but I don't recall ever seeing you or your parents.
Uh-huh. My mom doesn't like meeting other people, especially during Lantern Ride. She always tells me to just stay at home and keep my dad company.
Is that so? Ayu, by any chance, is your mother's name Jiangli?
Whoa, yeah, it is! Do you know my mom, Dr. Baiju?
I certainly do. Gui, Chi-Chi, are there any pressing matters in the pharmacy at the moment? Ayu's parents are old acquaintances of mine, so I would very much like to assist with the search. Would the two of you have time to join me?
Don't forget us two! We already told Ayu that we'd help!
Oh, really? Well, that's wonderful. We are most grateful for your support.
Chi-Chi and I need to clear up the shop front first, but once that's taken care of, we'll be right out to help you with the search.
Family is very important.
Thank you. Then I'll leave you to handle the pharmacy. Traveler, Paimon, why don't you come with me and Ayu? Let's start by talking to the Millelith guards at the city gates, see if they have an update.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Can you believe that little boy brought his father all this way to see the doctor? Oh, what a remarkable child. I didn't even know how to buy medicine by myself when I was his age. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
His family.
Follow the wind. Time to go.
They searched to the north, but couldn't find anyone who matched the description.
Well, that complicates things. The city folks say there's no sign of him either. We need to start looking further afield. But where are we gonna get the people?
Excuse me, sirs. Have you found out anything about my dad yet?
Ah, hey there, buddy. Dr. Baiju. What brings you out this way?
The boy asked for our help, so we're here to join the search. Any new developments to update us on?
Oh, thank goodness. We were just discussing how we're running out of manpower. As for updates, I'm sorry to say that we've searched the surrounding area thoroughly, but didn't find anything.
The guards at the crossing up ahead said they hadn't seen anyone either, so we don't believe he was heading towards the Guili Plains. But it is possible that he was bound for Luhua Pool.
Luhua Pool? The terrain there can be tricky to navigate. Let's hope he hasn't run into any trouble.
You will? Oh, great. We can't thank you enough.
Sorry we weren't able to find your dad, buddy.
That's okay. Thank you for trying.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. Time to go.
this life isn't bad either. I guess I can keep it.
Dad! Dad, can you hear me?
There's somebody over there! Oh no! It's... Hey, you! Stop! Don't go any further!
Watch where you're going! Oh, dear customer, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor does appreciate your patronage, but you needn't hasten the inevitable. Are you all right? Huh?
Dad!
Hey, Hu-Tao!
My, who do we have here? It's the Traveler in Paimon, and... my worst nightmare.
I see she still hasn't warmed to you.
Thank you, Director Hu, for saving this man.
Dad, are you okay? Do you recognize me? It's me, Ayu.
You're... Are you? Who am I?
Your name is Jia Liang, and you live just west of Qingsa Village. You were supposed to come to Liyue Harbor to see the doctor. Remember? Does that jog your memory?
Oh, my name is Jia Liang. Liyue Harbor. See the doctor? Yes, I'm Jia Liang, and I need to see the doctor. Wait, why do I need to see the doctor?
Uh-oh. He seems in really bad shape. We need to get him back to Boo Boo Pharmacy right away! Sorry, Hu-Tao. Gotta dash. Dinner's on us next time.
Hold on a second. You're not seriously thinking of taking him to Boo Boo Pharmacy in this state, are you?
Huh? Why not? What's the problem?
Come on, Baizhu. Don't tell me you haven't noticed it. Didn't your master teach you how to spot the signs? Why do I get the sense that you spotted them right away, but you're planning to use it for your own ends?
Use what? What are you talking about? Paimon's lost.
There are traces of God remains in Jia Liang's system.
Yes, but more importantly, they're on the verge of an outburst. If that happens, the consequences will be unthinkable.
Paimon, sorry. What?
God remains? There's no need to worry, Director Hu. I have methods of keeping them at bay. It is the sworn duty of all who practice medicine to cure illnesses and save lives. What reason would I have to neglect a patient in need who is right there in front of me? Besides, it was my late master's dying wish to be able to save this patient in particular. Perhaps out of respect for him, you could give me a day's grace so that I have time to treat him?
Now you're bringing my great-uncle into this? Baizhu, just what are you planning this time?
Merely to cure this man, nothing more. But of course, if you have any doubt as to my intentions, you are more than welcome to accompany me to Boo Boo Pharmacy and monitor my activities.
Oh, really? I thought I was persona non grata at Boo Boo Pharmacy. You're being unusually generous today. Okay, deal. We're not gonna solve anything by keeping Jia Liang here. I'm happy to do it your way, but only for my great-uncle's sake and the travelers, of course.
You must be pleased you brought the traveler along. Otherwise, this would have been a much more vexing ordeal.
Well, time is of the essence. Let's get ourselves back to Boo Boo Pharmacy at once. Blockages within the cardiovascular system, reduced blood flow and energy circulation? I see. I suppose this must have caused the cognitive abnormalities.
Dr. Baizhu, how bad is it? Can you cure him?
Don't you worry. Baiju's a really great doctor. He's sure to find a way. Isn't that right, Baizhu?
Ayu, do you know when your father first started displaying these symptoms?
I'm not sure. He's been like this for as long as I can remember. But it wasn't as bad as this when I was still little.
So it's been a long time indeed. No, I have a treatment plan in mind. We can start tonight. Come and see me again tomorrow morning. I promise that by then, Ayu will find his father healthy and lucid again.
Thank you, Dr. Baizhu. Thank you so much.
If you still have any misgivings, Director Hu, please feel free to hang around for as long as you wish.
However, it would be best if you step outside this room. A doctor must be able to focus when treating a patient. Any distractions heighten the risk of complications.
Yes, of course, absolutely. I'll just go and look at the flowers or something. But I will be back in an instant at the first sign that something's amiss.
See you tomorrow, Baizhu and Changcheng.
Bye for now, everyone.
Are you ready, Baizhu?
Ready as I'll ever be. I'm used to it by now. Come on, let's get started.
Well, huh? You know, Paimon's kind of curious after hearing Baizhu mention those people from his past. What do you think they were like? Yeah, you must be curious too, right? Let's go see what we can find out while
idling time on admiring the scenery, the spectacled, snake-bedecked docs doing surgery. Hello, you busy bees, and what do you have to discuss with the funeral director today? Actually, don't tell me. Let me guess. From the looks on your faces, you've got some questions for me.
Guilty as charged. So, we were just a little curious about Baiju's master. What was he like? Oh,
still
okay, Paimon gets it now.
Almost certainly from his master, who was also my great-uncle. Baiju's master with...
Wow, fancy that! Huh.
According to my grandpa, he and my great-uncle once went traveling together when that pharmacist must have cast some sort of spell on my great-uncle. Because after that, my grandpa had a huge argument with him. So my grandpa inherited the funeral parlor, while my great-uncle stayed in Chenyu Vale to practice.
Funeral director to doctor is a pretty big career change. Kinda hard to imagine.
If he had just become a regular doctor, there would have been no issue. After all, the Wangsheng funeral parlor, what? But according to my grandpa, the pharmacist they met had a very ominous hand on top of that. The kind of medicine practiced in the Chenyu Vale tradition goes against...
In what way?
Don't know. My grandpa didn't know the specifics, and you've seen how wary, but even that says to me one thing I do know about Baizhu is that he's obsessed with the idea of immortality. But whether that has anything to do with what anyway, so I will be sticking around here for now to keep a close.
After all that, it seems like we have more questions than it. It's a new day! Let's go back to Boo Boo Pharmacy and check out how Jia Liang is doing.
Dad!
Oh, are you?
Dad, you remember me!
Yes, I remember now. Oh, are you? I'm so
Don't worry, Dad. I got the Adventurers Guild to help us look for her. And Dr. Baiju's gonna help too.
Great. That's wonderful. I can't thank you enough, Dr. Baizhu. My pleasure, really. It's the least I can do to honor my late master's dying wish. If anything, I should be apologizing to you for not making the time to visit in all these years. Not at all, Dr. Baizhu. It's only because Jiang Li, what was her reason again? You're still in the early stages of recovery, so you'll need to take it easy for a while. Take it slowly and try not to overexert yourself.
I suggest you stay at Boo Boo Pharmacy and rest for at least the next few days.
Director Hu, do you have any further reservations about Jia Liang's condition?
It seems like the evil presence is gone after all. You really did manage to suppress it, huh? But how did you accomplish this in a single night?
That would be a trade secret, I'm afraid. If that gives you any cause for concern, you may continue to monitor Jia Liang for as long as you wish. Though I regret to say that Boo Boo Pharmacy cannot offer to reimburse Wangsheng Funeral Parlor for any revenue lost in the meantime.
Oh, come on, Baizhu. I'm not that unreasonable.
I've been stuck indoors for too long. Baizhu, take me outside for some air, or I'm going to suffocate.
Yes, of course. Everyone, please excuse Changsheng and myself for a moment.
Suffering now, are we? Did you seriously expect to cover it up just by putting on a brave face and ignoring it? If it weren't for my quick thinking, they'd have all seen the sorry state you're in by now. But in any case, why must you keep this a secret from everybody? You should at least share your secret with one person you trust.
Who's there? Why did you follow us here? Oh, it's nothing. I just needed to get some air.
What did I just say about putting on a brave face? Traveler, Paimon, the truth is, Baiju did not cure Jialiang's illness. Instead, he transferred some of his own life force to his patient to temporarily subdue the poison in his system. Baiju, can you please explain all of this?
My predecessors in medicine forged a contract with Changsheng. Every successor to this contract is able to use Changsheng's secret art to treat patients. I believe the irregularities with Jialiang's heart meridian were likely caused by a poison concocted using god remains as a key ingredient. The poison has not been purged from Jialiang's system. Rather, I infused him with some of my own life force, using Changsheng as the delivery medium. This will suppress the poison's effects for a limited time.
Changsheng? You can do that? Huh. Paimon always thought you were just Baiju's strange choice of a necklace. Hey, I'll have you know that I commanded the respect of even the Adepti back in Chenyu Vale. If anything, he is my mannequin. I was treating patients with Baiju's master's master long before he ever set eyes on his first medical text. Whoa, guess you shouldn't judge a snake by its skin.
Please, that's enough.
Wait a sec. Huto was saying that the branch of medicine you studied uses some pretty dubious methods. So, when you transfer your life force, does that mean you're actually damaging your own body?
Hardly. Changsheng helps to keep my chi in balance, so there is no great harm done.
Still, Baiju's life force is not unlimited. We must find a way to neutralize the poison in Jialiang's body, and soon. Traveler, Paimon, would you lend this dummy a hand? He needs someone checking up on him, or he'll exhaust himself trying to accomplish everything on his own. Baiju, don't you think you should seize this opportunity? You cannot expect to hide this from everyone for your entire life. Time will see that all secrets surface eventually.
Entire life. Thank you, Traveler and Paimon.
Huh. Paimon doesn't think we've seen...
Investigating Jialiang's exposure to the poison, we should also keep an eye out for Ayu's missing mother, my fellow disciple, Jiang Li.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
I wonder if an Adeptus will show up.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade. It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
I wonder if an Adeptus will show up.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
I wonder if an Adeptus will show up. Today's the big day! Let's go to the Grand Bazaar and see how the celebration's coming along.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Whoa! There's a house all the way out here?
Nor have I. And I've hosted clinics at Chingsa Village many times.
Oh, that reminds Paimon. We meant to ask earlier, but it slipped our minds in the rush to get here.
She was indeed. Never heard from her.
Quarrel? What? I don't know. I did not witness.
Nor did Master ever explain it to me. All he would say is that should I ever...
Oh, so that's why you went to...
No. Even if my master had never said anything, it would still be my...
Paimon never knew you were so selfless, Baiju.
So a few words from me is enough to dispel all your suspicions? You ought not be...
What the... Okay, that was the most...
Let's leave the idle chatter there for now. Let's split up. But if anyone finds... Sheng and I found a hidden compartment. This is what was hidden.
You sense it too? You're, is it?
No. Your eyes do not deceive you. I do believe some toxins act a lot like living organisms. I read about this once in The Origins and Symptoms of Diseases. This ancient class of if it's a concoction of this kind we're dealing with, then both the poison in Jialiang's system and this...
Offshoots? So...
Correct. Whoever is administering the poison can manipulate the source to indirectly control...
The call of the... Wait. So back when Jelly...
Only one thing could have been drawing him there. The source of the god remains used as the poison.
This is getting crazier and crazier. Hey, why is everyone... Since this poison was carefully hidden away in this secret compartment. You mean... Jialiang? Think a little harder, Paimon. Someone else who lives here. Huh? So you're saying... It was Jiang... Wait, but... That doesn't make any sense.
I agree. It makes little sense.
Look at the facts, though. How many people in the entire...
It's too early to draw any conclusion. Yes. According to the origins and symptoms of diseases, so if we can find and destroy the source, do you know anything about God?
Even the history books have no record of this. Didn't you used to be on good terms with the Adepti? Well,
Changsheng's memories and powers are not what they were these days. She has to enter a contract with a mortal and share their life force just to sustain her own life.
Whoa. What? Enter a contract? Hey, plenty of people would jump at the chance to join forces with a powerful being like me. With my assistance in rebalancing your chi, not only can you extend your lifespan, but you will also be stronger, healthier, and able to eat whatever you like with no risk of upsetting your stomach. Stronger and healthier? Wow, that's amazing! Baiju, maybe when you retire, you can let Paimon sign a contract with Changsheng for a few days.
Unfortunately, Changsheng's contract has strict requirements regarding the host's temperament. None of her hosts have ever been exempted from these rules. I fear that I will be unable to accommodate your wishes, Paimon.
Temperament? Hey! What are you trying to say? Did you just subtly insult Paimon to her face? Ugh! Paimon's mad! You're getting ugly nicknames, both of you! Baiju, you're... Mannequin Man! Changsheng, you're just... a pain in the neck! This is exactly why your natural temperament makes you woefully unsuited to being my host.
All right, everybody, calm down. Back to the matter at hand. Is there any way at all for us to seek counsel from the Adepti about this?
With how antisocial they are? If it were up to them, they'd go their whole lives without showing their faces to the common folk. What?
Seems you're as well connected as they say, traveler. We are truly fortunate to have you on our side.
Oh, if you're talking about who Paimon thinks you're talking about, you better do the honors.
You called?
Gets Paimon every... Are all Adepti in the
Well, this is unexpected.
Huh? It's you.
Baiju of Boo Pharmacy. I do believe I've had the pleasure before. The Lantern Rite, when we met briefly, I was unaware of your true identity. I must apologize for the discourtesy.
Huh? You two already know each other?
Our paths have crossed once before. I sense the presence of evil spirits. Is this why you called me? So someone has been concocting demonic poison. Too often, fervent desires drive mortals to abandon all regard for their own safety. It is lamentable. I now know what you seek.
It is true that a god's remains are buried beneath the foundations of Chinksa village. A vile monster known as the Ch once wrought havoc over this land, before it was subdued by Rex Lapis. The land was finally cleansed of poison when Rex Lapis used statues in his likeness to seal the serpent's remains. Chinksa village was founded some time after that. The seal is still mostly intact. If the Ch is the source, then it must be some of its blood leaking from deep underground. However, its aura is faint and barely detectable. I do not like to intervene against mortals unless absolutely necessary. But when demonic forces are involved, things can spiral out of control. Nothing. I do not wish to sway decisions that are mortals to make, but immortality may not be the blessing that you imagine it to be.
I shall treasure your words of instruction, Master Adeptus.
Farewell.
What a strange Adeptus. Rather different from the way I remember them. That's Shell for ya! And thanks to him, we finally got some—
If the god remains are leaking from underground, Jiangli must be paying a visit to a subterranean cave on her—
Master, there's a
Gui? Did you run all the way from Boo Boo Pharmacy?
What happened? Don't panic. Just catch—
It's Jiaoliang. He was fine one minute, and then he suddenly took a turn for the worst.
Already? Based on past experience, he should have been fine.
It seems that my work— Everyone, back to—
Dad, what's wrong?
Don't be scared, Doctor, but now...
Gui, please take Jiaoliang to the back room and prepare for treatment.
Yes, of course.
Don't worry, Ayu. I will cure your father.
Baishu's not gonna use Changsheng's secret art again, is he? Is there really no other way to save Jiaoliang?
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. Wherever in this world I roam,
asked me to bring you out of the treatment room. He hasn't emerged yet, so he must still be resting.
Oh, really? Well, he must... I don't know how I can begin to repay him for saving my life. I'll have to discuss it properly with... Speaking of...
No, the Adventurers Guild has...
I'll come with...
Don't forget what Master said. You're still not out of the woods yet, Jialiang. I strongly suggest that you...
Though, on the bright side, this means I can thank Dr.
Traveler? Baiju hasn't shown his face. Huh? Hey, wait up!
Huh?
You're finally awake?
There was no time. I had no other choice. In any case, Jiang Li's design is quite brilliant. She makes numerous
So, how much longer do you think They've been outside waiting for you the whole time while you were asleep. Surely he hasn't. Who's talking behind our backs again? Ah! Baizhu! Changsheng!
Of course. There's no need to be concerned. I merely...
Jialiang seemed fine yesterday. What?
I made an error in my initial... And as a result, his life force...
What? You mean, even if...
Yes. But more pertinently, the poison in Jialiang has a rare congenital heart condition, and ongoing treatment is essential to maintaining healthy functioning of his heart meridian. Left untreated, though it was created from God remains, this formula is not a poison.
Had he not taken it all these years, he likely would have died.
Still, using poison to treat a disease is hardly a viable long-term solution. Moreover, the longer he relied upon this medicine, the more resistant his body became to it.
That explains why Ayu said his dad has been getting worse.
God remains are extremely dangerous to be around, because humans have no natural defense against. I fear that the situation is just as that Adeptus described. In an
I never suspected that even Zhang Li would turn to the same path as so many others over to sacrifice one's own life to save others. To go beyond human means in order...
Well, I think that it's too early to say with any... In any case, I have stabilized Jialiang's condition for now, so her regular exposure to God remains over such a long... And given that she's already been missing for several days...
It's me, Traveler, Dr. Baizhu.
Ah! It's Jialiang! Don't tell Paimon you overheard everything already.
Dr. Baizhu, please let me come with you. You've already done so much for my family. I can no longer just sit here and watch while you put yourself at risk for Jiang Li's sake. After all, if it wasn't for me, she wouldn't have had to put herself in harm's way in the first place. I know I won't be of much help in battle, but at the very least, I can show you the way. I'm sure I'll be able to remember. I know there's a spot where she says goodbye to me every time she goes to gather her herbs. I'm sure I'll remember. I have to remember.
Be careful. If you get too agitated, your blood pressure and stress levels will rise, putting further pressure on your heart. For your own safety, you should stay here and rest.
No! We're out of time! We have to go now. Right now. Before I forget everything again.
This trip will be extremely dangerous, and there is a very real possibility that you will not return from it. Are you sure you're prepared for that?
I never expected to live this long in the first place. My death is already long overdue. So why should I fear it? There's only one thing I fear now, and that's that I'll forget her again before we manage to find her.
Very well. Then follow me.
Dr. Baizhu, are you heading out again?
Yes. This could be a long one. Could you please prepare a dose of the usual formula? Please add an extra measure of mistgrass pollen, and 1 dose each of the ingredients from the 3rd and 5th compartments of my medicine cabinet. I hope it works.
Dr. Baizhu, do you mean...
Hop to it now, and remember to be careful with the cauldron this time. You don't want to burn yourself again.
Okay.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
I can't read what this says. Show me your prescription.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
I can't read what this says. Please, show me your prescription. Please, show me your prescription. I can't read what this says.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
I can't read what this says. Please, show me your prescription.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
I can't read what this says. Please, show me your prescription. I can't read what this says. Please, show me your prescription. Please, show me your prescription. Please, show me your prescription. I can't read what this says.
And I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
I can't read what this says. Please, show me your prescription.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade. It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Please, show me your prescription. I can't read what this says. Please, show me your prescription. I can't read what this says. Please, show me your prescription.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Please, show me your prescription. I can't read what this says.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home.
Show me your prescription.
This blade. It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
I can't read what this says. Please, show me your prescription. Please, show me your prescription. I can't read what this says. I can't read what this says. Please, show me your prescription.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Please, show me your prescription. Please, show me your prescription.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Please, show me your prescription. prescription.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Please, show me your prescription.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade. It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Please, show me your prescription.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Please, show me your prescription.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade. It is the last link I have to the land of my birth. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Please, show me your prescription.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Please, show me your prescription. Please, show me your prescription.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Please, show me your prescription. show me your prescription. Please, show me your prescription.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Please, show me your prescription.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Please, show me your prescription. Please, show me your prescription. Please, show me your prescription.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Please, show me your prescription.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Read what this says.
Please, show me your prescription.
I can't read what this says.
Please.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
I can't read what this says.
Please, show me your prescription. Please, show me your prescription.
I can't read what this says.
Please, show me your prescription.
I can't read what this says.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Please, show me your prescription.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
I can't read what this says.
Please, show me your prescription.
I can't read what this says.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade. It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Please, show me your prescription.
I can't read what this says.
Please, show me your prescription.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
I can't read what this says.
Please, show me your prescription.
I can't read what this says.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
I can't read what this says.
Please, show me your prescription.
I can't read what this says.
Please, show me your prescription.
I can't read what this says.
Please, show me your prescription.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Please, show me your prescription.
I can't read what this says.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my
Show
birth.
me your prescription.
I can't read what this says.
Please, show me your
Read what
prescription.
this says.
Please, show me
There
your
are leaves
prescription.
around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Please, show me your prescription.
I can't read what this says.
Please, show me your prescription.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
I can't read what this says.
Please, show me your prescription.
I can't read what this says.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Please, show me your prescription. I can't read what this says. Please, show me your prescription. I can't read what this says.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.